The desert hornet burrower is a small, slender creature that is adapted to living in the sandy desert environment. It has a long, narrow body that is covered in tough, sand-colored scales, which help to protect it from the hot, abrasive desert winds. The desert hornet burrower has a pair of powerful, front-facing legs that it uses to dig deep into the sand, creating underground tunnels and burrows. At the front of the desert hornet burrower's head, it has a pair of sharp, horn-like protuberances that it uses to break through the hard, crusty surface of the sand. Its eyes are located on the sides of its head, giving it a wide field of vision to help it navigate through the dimly lit tunnels of its underground home. The desert hornet burrower lives in holes in the sandy desert because this provides it with a number of advantages. By burrowing underground, the desert hornet burrower is able to escape the extreme heat and dryness of the desert surface, finding refuge in the cooler, moister environment underground. The burrows also provide the desert hornet burrower with protection from predators, as it is more difficult for predators to locate and catch their prey when it is underground. Additionally, living in burrows provide the desert hornet burrower with a safe place to rest and reproduce. Overall, the burrows serve as a vital source of shelter and security for the desert hornet burrower in its harsh desert environment. The desert hornet burrower feeds on small insects and worms that it finds in the sand, using its sharp, needle-like teeth to catch and consume its prey. It is a nocturnal creature, emerging from its burrow at night to hunt and forage for food. The desert hornet burrower is a solitary creature, spending most of its time alone in its underground burrow. However, during mating season, it emerges from its burrow and searches for a suitable mate. Once found, the desert hornet burrowers engage in a complex courtship ritual, during which they use their front legs to dig shallow pits in the sand and perform elaborate displays of strength and endurance. They reproduce by laying eggs in underground burrows that they dig using their powerful front claws. When the eggs hatch, the young burrowers emerge and begin digging their own burrows. The females can lay up to 50 eggs in a single clutch, and they typically produce several clutches per year. The young burrowers are independent from birth and must fend for themselves in the harsh desert environment. During the day, the desert hornet burrower remains underground, where it is cooler and more protected from the scorching desert sun. It is a solitary creature, only coming into contact with other desert hornet burrower during mating season. The desert hornet burrower is a tough and resilient species, able to withstand long periods of drought and extreme heat. The desert hornet burrower is a territorial creature, fiercely defending its burrow and the area surrounding it from intruders. If another desert hornet burrower or predator comes too close to its territory, the sand burrower will use its sharp horns and teeth to defend itself. In terms of social behavior, the desert hornet burrower is a relatively solitary creature. It does not form social bonds or groups with other desert hornet burrower, and each individual is responsible for finding its own food and shelter. The dune kite is a medium-sized predatory bird with a sleek, streamlined body that is covered in sandy-colored feathers. It is also known to prey on the desert hornet burrower, using its keen senses of sight and hearing to locate the burrowers in their underground tunnels. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Life Finds a Way. Don't forget to tune in next week as we explore some of the monsters I've encountered on my journeys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you have any questions. I am Atlas J. Williams. Thank you for watching.